Welcome, my friend. What styles do you like to improvise? I mean, I'm very new to piano. Primarily, I'm a guitarist, actually. Been a guitarist for about 16 years. So, in guitar, I play a lot of sort of classical guitar, flamenco, Spanish style, and also like orchestrated, almost like movie score type music, and meditative sound journeys. So, I kind of just transfer that my sort of chord musical preference or compositional preference to the piano. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess dimensions of classic mixed with maybe some fusion jazz. Yeah, I play various styles, but I kind of don't really look at styles as the piano. But I take away a lot of like almost like classical sounding styles from maybe movie scores or um, movie compositions like Attack on Titan or something like that. Yeah, basically movie scores, a lot of them, I just blend melodies from those. To answer that very quickly, I'd say, yeah, classical guitar is beautiful. Well, basically, what I do on guitar is I scale very commonly in the key of E, E major, very effectively, and I kind of shift around keys. But then I also do A sharp minor a lot, which is, and usually what I do is I improvise the two together. But yeah, yeah, classical's great. Can't say I'm familiar with Rachmaninoff. Yeah, I would sort of arrange an improv or improvise very similar to the way that I improvise on the guitar, but then I just blend it right into here. But yeah, I almost feel like it's like almost like there's a mixture of like melancholy and happiness in this A sharp minor key. It's like very optimistic. And I can shift keys, you know, to make it more drawn. That being said, primarily I like to transition to the this major key. This is what I've been playing around with a lot. I've actually been writing a lot of music in this. And I'm kind of just weaving in and out, trying to sort of incorporate these lower keys here. Sure, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. I feel like right now that what I'm trying to sort of improvise, like what's been on my mind, just intuitively as I'm trying to sort of figure out, kind of like the some of the really intense songs of Attack on Titan. Like I think what is the one? No, that's yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm prone to make mistakes though when I'm trying to figure that one out. Why do you use this word ashay when you don't understand the Yoruba word and not want to understand religion? Well, that's a false claim, yeah. I mean, universally, of course, as you may or may not be familiar, but there must only no mistakes when improvising. Absolutely, brother. Yeah, but Yeliot, I think you're confused, my friend. I think you were the one fellow that popped on that was talking about how your priest, I think, was Yoruba, and you were honoring the word. I think, if I'm not mistaken. But you do realize that Shay is not just Yoruba African. I actually do deeply love the African culture. Something I've been enamored with. I have many friends. I've actually purchased some essential oils from West Africa and gone to this one store where I talk with this one friend who is West African. Phenomenal human being. But yeah. Thank you, Brenda. But yeah, just to yell it, I think you're confused, my friend. Yashay is a universal word. It has many different meanings. Many different meanings. It has a deep significance to the French, to Brazilian, to Swedish, and yes, also to the Yoruba African. It's almost like if you look at it in a broader context, the word ashay is actually bridging together various cultures. It's honoring them all in a spiritual sense. Personally, I've been very enamored in it. It's a word that I knew far before I had any idea how it connected to the Yoruba. But I deeply appreciate and love the way the Yoruba have formed a deep connection to it. Absolutely. But yeah, never once have I actually conveyed on the stream that I'm not open to embracing the religion or the culture more so. Hope that clarifies, my friend. Yeah. Yo, thank you, thank you. I love this hat deeply. Yeah, I love this hat very deeply. It's very much like I actually designed this. If you can't really see it very clearly, but the color palette is dark garnet red and distressed. Yeah. It's yeah, honestly, I love this hat deeply. At first I was kind of like, trying to find the time and place to kind of wear it, rock it, but yeah, no, it's a part of me. It expresses me very beautifully. What composers most influenced you? Lots of Hans Zimmerman. What's his name? The composer to forget his name. The one from uh, what's that movie? Oppenheimer. The Oppenheimer composer. That dude is just a genius. But honestly, lots of Hans Zimmerman, like the Last Samurai theme, the Interstellar theme. Those themes are just like constantly stuck in my mind. But to be honest, also the Japanese composer that composed all the music to Attack on Titan. That guy is a genius. I love that guy. I should learn his name because yeah. Strangely enough, though, I'm inspired by so many different types of music. Often, like the Assassin's Creed, game, like the first Assassin's Creed or the one with Ezio. I think Assassin's Creed 3 or something like that. I never played the game, well, at least not very much, but the music blows my mind, especially for like vocals and guitar. And but innately, the musicians that inspire the most is often Astas Ton, Annie McKee, because I'm a guitarist primarily. But of course, on like composers, of course, Hans Zimmerman is like probably the massive inspiration. Also, the composer from what's it called? The movie The Walk. So it's like a French movie. Well, it's like French culture called The Walk. There's a composer to that. All the music that he wrote for that movie is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I'm sure there's more, but those are like the top ones. I also love that one song, Gymopedia. Gymopedia. I don't really know how to play it, but I've had it stuck in my head a lot. Like the one that's like, where is it? Where does it start? Yeah. I'm botching it. I can play much easier on guitar, I'm sure, but yeah, on the piano, I'm relatively new to all this, but pretty good, not bad. Feeling 9, Simone. Nothing more than feelings. Nina Simone. Oh, you're guessing the song? Oh, that was improvisation. Thought you played skews. Skews. Interesting. Never heard of that. Yeah. I'm sure I'm blending or channeling a lot of energy from a lot of different music. That's often what I do, well, when I play everything, but piano is like, piano for whatever reason, feels like there's so many different ways you can just like beautifully weave together, depending on just how you are musically. I don't know if you guys ever seen a movie called The Giver, based off the book The Giver. I don't know why the theme to that song is like stuck in my head all the time. Like the core main theme. It's kind of, I don't know exactly how it goes from the start. It starts very somber, kind of sad, low key, I don't know exactly. But eventually it comes to the part where it's like, it's just slowly ascending. And then it hops up to the next key. Such a beautiful song. It has like violins come into the same sort of like. It's a beautiful song, yeah. Let's try to do some attack on Titan. sound here is actually out of tune slightly. Botched that profoundly, but that's still nice. Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Best success will your own flow will guide you, sir. Best success will ever be. I need some Tom and Jerry jazz with me. My bored cat. Tom and Jerry jazz, man. I don't even know how to. Maybe when I'm finding myself more in flow, I can definitely use some sort of jazz. I've only been doing piano for literally about 2 years. On the guitar, I can do pretty much anything. On the piano, I'm just new. Streaming decided earlier to play guitar and just throw in some other types of music. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I can't go wrong with. Yeah. I was very intrigued to find that when I started streaming piano, multiple months ago, for the first time, I kind of realized that a lot of people like really, really connect with piano. Like not even in the sense where it's like piano's not like an instrument that requires much complexity. It's very much like you can just do. Kind of botched that, but yeah, you can just do such simple, beautiful, intentional placements of chords, and it just really goes far. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. 1 second, 1 second. Grab some. It's funny, I found myself earlier today, for those that are still present, very actively. I was actually on a Reddit forum, just kind of chiming in. It was like a one that popped on my thing of new YouTubers. One guy was like saying, "Hey, what's going on, guys? What's your YouTube 2026 goals? How are they going like?" And I remember going through the forum, and it kind of was, I guess, low key, almost like from a place of perspective, maybe motivation. Was like looking at a lot of these YouTubers, like a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them that were commenting seemed to be like, kind of discouraged, so to speak, where they're just like, sharing their progress. Or like, okay, maybe I've been doing this for a few months and or something, and I'm at like 100 or 200 subscribers, and I kind of just remember I chimed in, was like, oh yeah, this is what I've been doing. This is how YouTube's been going for me, and I don't know. It was interesting. I almost came to this interesting conclusion where it seems like from a lot of these YouTubers that commented, for one, it seems like they were just really heavily fixated on like one particular part of content where it's almost like, they're basically trying to focus long format content and are expecting to succeed strictly by long format content from like zero, month zero to month like 6. And some of these people have been doing it for like years, and they're sitting on like maybe they're hitting 1,000 subscribers. And I'm kind of sitting there and just being like, man, like, I mean, for one, it seems like some people seem to really be like stubborn with their niches, or to a point where they don't necessarily understand like the greater context of why they're trying to do YouTube. And I don't know, it's, nothing wrong with being in that place. I think we've all been there, if you're a creator or want to like establish a community or brand. But it kind of just gave me perspective. I was like, wow, it seems like a lot of YouTubers, yeah, they're kind of like a little bit stubborn and a little bit one-dimensional with the way they're trying to apply their YouTube, or almost like very simply, without even trying to attach labels to these people. Maybe it's like they're a year in or a couple years in or several months in, and they're not seeing notable progress, and they're not seeing it as an indicator to actually start, trying to do what actually works, like trying to be experimental or shift their niche, or I don't know, try lives in a different way, or etc. etc. I mean, but I feel grateful as fuck to be like in the place I'm in, content wise. I feel very inspired. I feel like I really love my community I've built. I love the progress that I've made, but it's like, yeah, it's almost like it gives me a lot of perspective where I'm like, I think some YouTubers are fixated on some sort of vision of success that doesn't exist. Like, that's kind of what I'm low-key saying, is like, they're almost thinking that they're like genuinely trying to bet by rolling those dice, like being like, oh, if I just put out one more long format video, maybe in a month or 2 months time, I'll get a 30,000 view kick, and then on my channel will have subscribers, and then I'll be successful. And then half of them, they're saying stuff like, oh yeah, don't, you got this, brother, like I had a video blow up and now I'm here. And then the one guy's expressing how, but then after that he lost motivation, and he realized that his comments, subscribers weren't even engaged, or didn't even believe in half of his vision, and he became even more profoundly uninspired. And like, it's almost like in the strangest realm where a lot of these people are commenting, yeah, they had this like illusion or this delusion of what succeeding in YouTube looks like. And it's very strange because it's not very complicated, obviously. Like, to succeed in YouTube, consistency, high quality content, and you got to put out content or a niche or whatever you do that you know for a fact the YouTube needs. You know there's a target audience. You know that it's a content style or whatever you want to focus and play around with that is resonating with the algorithm of YouTube and what the YouTube world actually needs. Anyway, it's just some interesting perspective where those YouTube Reddits though, they entertain me, I must say. Like, they entertain me like crazy. Where it's like, even some of the YouTube Reddits where it's like there's people posting like I remember one guy's like, he's going like, man, I couldn't get monetized for YouTube. It's very disheartening. Blah blah blah. And he's like, post my channel. He's like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what can I do to succeed in YouTube? And I go to his channel, and a bunch of people comment this. He's literally using, of course, not a surprise, he's using AI to generate anime prompts from Attack on Titan, which I love Attack on Titan. And I remember seeing this where he's literally using AI prompts, AI scripts, AI like little whatever prompts and things, completely generated content that's not even real. Like, the content's actually, it's all a clickbait. You click it, and it's like an AI is generating oh, what if this would happen in this Attack on Titan world? And then he's using obviously copyrighted imagery, and he's wondering like, oh, why aren't I able to get monetized? Why can't I make money off of just doing literally nothing? And yeah, I mean, that's a weird sort of place to be, I think, for people trying to think, oh, I want to just abuse the system of YouTube. The system that YouTube literally is trying to purge out, try to make money, and then be confused why it's not working. It was like, I don't know, there was a lot of people that explained to him very, very politely why that's he's probably not going to succeed in that way. But it's like, it sucks, because I think what I'm simply saying is it's bizarre to see someone that puts time and effort, or misplaced time and effort, in trying to grow a channel or try to contribute to something, where they're basically just wasting their time. And I remember commenting to him, I was like, that's cool. I'm like, if you want to just for fun, use AI to make generated content where you're, sharing your love for Attack on Titan, cool, man. Like, do that all day long. Spend your waking hours creating content to spread the fan base. Do whatever you want. But if you can't seriously think you're gonna be able to get monetized and make a business off of that, like, that's so absurd to think that you think you're gonna get paid to do something that's just it should be a hobby. And that's, I'll be honest, without being salty or throwing salt at this dude, it's like, that's the problem with a lot of these like weird broken parts of AI, is like, well, thank you, Catman. I'm here for just catharsis. I've been kind of having a low energy day, kind of feeling a little a little shitty, but overall, good. And I decided, I was like, I'm just gonna play some piano and play some catharsis piano or cathartic piano for my friends. I got some more donation money from a stream. Nice. Hey man, you deserve it, dog. You deserve it. You're putting in the effort. You're a genuine, authentic creator. Now you got that, bro. But yeah, that being said, I'm looking forward to the day, probably in the next probably 3, 4 weeks. I give it 4 weeks tops, and I'm gonna become officially monetized. Super chats, ad revenue. Then I'll be cashing checks, doing what I love to do. He is gosh dang spiritual. Wow. I'm so confused. I think you're serious, but I'm not entirely sure. Nothing I've done is very spiritual except for I'm just playing music for you and talking about YouTubers. What the heck are people doing out here? I know, right? Well, that's the weird part of it is like again, if a person's like trying to use AI to amuse themselves, to entertain themselves, hey, why not? This is I think that's a dumb idea. I think it's a waste of time. But hey, who are we to judge? But if people are trying to make this weird like broken fallacy that all right, wait a second, let's generate income all day long, let's make money, let's like abuse the system with something that's literally just basically copyright infringement all day long, abusing artists, just a weird ethical dilemma. It's like man, that's I don't know, that's just weird. Like it feels like people just don't value their time. It was basically nothing. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, Floyd, is like, people are, you're not really going to make true money like you or I or any creator, right? I'll be honest here. Like, we're going to make 0 cents per hour. We're doing pro bono work all day long until about 10, 20, 30,000 subscribers. That's what my aim is. I want to get to about 10,000 subscribers, fully monetized, grinding out high quality streams. Then I can start making real money. Like I can start making full-time job income. And then I want to boost it up like times 3 or 4. But at that point, I'm okay. I'm okay not making a single cent, literally for like 9 months. I'm okay with that. But that's the idea. Is it's a long-term job. It's a long-term game. I think you got 100, which is 0.02. Yeah, well, that's the thing is, I'll be honest here. Like, if we're talking the numbers, the aim should be, if you're trying to be a live stream creator, your goal should be to get to about 10,000 views, which is not easy. Like 10,000 views as a collective, not obviously like as per thing. Like you should be trying to like realize that the long-term goal of what you want to successfully achieve is having live streams that are monetized where you're getting like 10,000 views, in your larger stream. Like you cut and print, you finish the stream and you're getting something like 10,000 views, which is not even that far-fetched. Like if you go to successful live streamers, you go to their page and they have like maybe 50,000 subscribers or something, they're easily, each stream, they're getting like at least 10,000 if they're, an actual streamer. So it's long-term vision, long-term game. You just got to keep focusing, create high quality content, create a dope community, have fun with it, and keep grinding it out. And then eventually the numbers will show and reflect that. Man, though, I must say, shout out piano. I must say, like the way that you can engage in certain chords, that is stack certain chords. Like Jacob Collier has spoken on this a lot. It is odd. I think I got 100, which is that. Then it got copyrighted. Ah, how could it get copyrighted? I mean, was it you were doing? Yeah, be very careful, of course, of copyright stuff, because yeah, that can kick you right in the face, so to speak. I agree, Ashay. I always felt this, turning everything into money, and doing it for its own sake. It's, yeah, it's bizarre. Like, I speak of it like this, right? People don't really fundamentally, because obviously society, like culture, has like programmed us, right? Where we think the model of making money should be like, oh yeah, maybe I spend X amount of time doing some sort of almost like, what's the word, intangible value. We try to quantify our, we gotta overvalue ourselves and then do something where we think, oh yeah, I can trade my time for money. And then they think my time is worth maybe $30 per hour or $25 an hour or maybe 40, 50, $60 an hour. It's like people have this weird illusion where they think they understand how to quantify their value, where in the larger context you should basically try to, the key should be to learn to transcend value, you know. And that what transcending value looks like is basically what I'm just kind of expressing. Like, I've been playing guitar for 16 years. I don't necessarily try to attach value. You know, not going to walk up to people like, all right, let's do a guitar lesson because I've been doing guitar for 16 years, $100 an hour. Like, let's go. It's like, no, no, no. It's like, I personally want to offer, I want to transcend the dimension of value. I want to do these things for the goodness of my heart. Hell, I want to teach. If I could, I think in the future, I'm just going to teach people, you know, offer lessons, like help people, give people as much free advice for $0, period. But the idea is that my model of how I desire to grow a business, a community, grow a larger construct, that's a thing that I'm not going to get paid for 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 months, maybe probably about 6, 7 tops. And but once I hit that pivotal point where I'm like, okay, I'm starting to actually acquire income through AdSense, through, you know, whatever flows through, then the sky's the limit. But of course, most people don't want to accept that belief of being like, oh, I don't want to not value your time, you know, in a tangible way for 9, 10 months. That seems like insanity. But often that's often what it takes to actually grow a long-term business. I don't know. It's a paradox, but most people don't understand how paradoxes work. So let me come across a song the other day, and the lyrics were great, but sadly it was AI. Honestly, dog, that's, well, this is what reinforced my idea. I've been wanting to be a YouTuber for many years now, probably just before AI was even a thing, right? Before AI was a reality. But I've never tried to pretend that I want to just make money as a musician. You know, be like, oh yeah, I can make money and maybe I'll blow up and I'll blow up on Spotify and, you know, tour and then make money from that. I mean, I would love to tour one day. I would love to travel the world, do all these things. But in modern 2026, especially with the emergence of AI, without a shadow of a doubt, the way you're going to succeed is not going to be the quintessential route. And of course, with AI creating this horrendous model of, oh, you use something like Suno or whatever, you know, big thumbs down to Suno. Suno's fucked. But legitimately, it's like now we're going to be in a future where a lot of people are going to completely corrupt and destroy the regular music industry. You know, it's still going to exist, but it's going to be a shell. But that's being said, the streamer YouTube community is always going to thrive. At least it has the ability. What's good, Rain? Let's pop in. Then I'll get a stream where people will donate a couple of bucks if you play Stairway to Heaven on guitar or live. See, that's the thing. I had a strong feeling if you play a song, like if someone's like, yo, play a song, and you nail it, you know, all day long, you're like, oh yeah, sure, I'll play, I don't know, whatever copyrighted song you want to play. 1000%, you get stricken like that. Like, I kind of recognize that. I mean, I'm not a cover artist. I have zero desire to be a cover artist, and I don't do that anyways. But I found it bizarre how so many people are like, yo, come on, play, I don't know, whatever AC/DC song or whatever the hell they'd say. And I'm just like, yo, do you realize like that would just decimate my stream? Like, even just the potential of that, like, why would I even pretend that's, I don't know. Like, you destroy your channel immediately when you get copyrighted or like an actual strike. Even if you just play the music on your stream. So it's just like, I don't know, it's weird. It's good though. I mean, artists like myself that just do pure improv is very, I can stream all day long, literally, and get zero copyrights. Don't do it, they'll take your watch hours. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I'm sure, of course, copyright destroys everything. No, I have zero desire to ever do anything that's not original in improv. I picked that up very quickly when I started streaming. I was like, I'm not, no. But I'll take people's engagement, you know. If I'll people are here to pop on my stream, be like, yo, play this song that I've never heard of in my wildest dreams, and just for the sake of being like, yeah, for sure, brother. Like, I'm thank you for recommending that. I'll check it out. And then they hear the music that I'm doing, and they usually stick around. Then that's cool. So it's a win-win, I suppose. And it's funny too, because most of the music that I do actually, if I say play a piano cover of a, I don't know, Attack on Titan song, it doesn't actually have resemblance of the real song. It's a cover of a cover, so there's zero. Even if I were to play it note for note, which I don't ever do really. Like it's funny though, my mind is like, I'm blending stuff from like Shutter Island, then popping into stuff from like Zelda, and then popping into stuff like Attack on Titan. Like my mind is literally fusing all three, at least in the last like riff. That's what I was literally, my mind will like take riffs from these little moments of music that I love, and I hear it in the scale, and then I just improvise it. Like it's this one song that's been stuck in my head that I play in the pan flute a lot. It's actually a Zelda, Link's Awakening. It's like a really old school game. And it has a really fun theme. It's like do 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 do. If I can. I can't play on pianos that well, but I mean, sure, I can try it. I know someone else, they asked for tips on the piano. And I've only been playing piano for literally about 2.5 years, maybe. Like maybe 2.5 years at most. But I'm playing guitar for 16 years. So I like transfer my music theory awareness or my ear training to the piano. But what I would say is if you're just trying to learn the piano, because I taught myself the piano, right? Um, Basically recognize that, all the white keys, obviously, that's the major scale. Every single white key, it's like C major, right? And the key thing that I find myself navigate when I'm doing piano is basically I just create triads. So three, like that. It's just, you can kind of see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like I'm just popping around with awareness of sort of placement, and that's placement you got to find because obviously piano is it's a massive array of notes all aligned, but you'll find that the placement, if you're like say in the center of the piano, you're like, okay, here we are. there's a specific energy, a specific sort of orientation of how the way the notes are. Say you're about like 3/4 way through, or maybe like a third. There's an energy there. But again, another key thing to recognize is in the piano, obviously it's multiple scales, at least in the white keys, all um, aligned. So you have multiple octaves of the same key. 1 octave, 2 octave, 3 octave, 4 octave, 5 octave, 6 octave, and 7, which I skipped there. But it's like you have all the octaves, right? So basically, what you can do in piano, if you try to explore it, you're like, here's a triad, right? There's a triad. You can find the same triad, or at least something that complements in the same scale. It's probably what you hear when I'm unconsciously doing very well is I'm taking multiple octaves that are in the same scale. Like I'm going and then. And you're doing a similar thing if you want to incorporate minor keys, but that's basically when you incorporate all the black keys with the exception of the white keys that are basically weaving in. Yeah, that's not really anything, but that's, yeah. So basically what I'm saying is, yeah, understand how to navigate the white keys, navigate triads, and then allow yourself to recognize how to sort of weave in between octaves, which is basically 7 notes, which is a scale, but in multiple successions of scales. So it's like 7 notes. That's 1 octave, 2 octaves, 3 octaves, 4, 5. It's all just 7. It's bunches of 7 notes. And then if you find the 7 notes that are But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a piano teacher. I could teach guitar way easier because I've been doing guitar for much longer and actually teach it. But piano, I just kind of intuitively figured out. But there's something to be said. Like I truthfully feel like intuitively navigating something like piano is something you can do, and in many ways should do. Like you can figure out, how to do like basic scales, but it's much better to sort of intuitively learn how to train your ear and then begin to introduce scales and theory and really latch it all together. Starting in a minor C major is great for understanding theory and starting out. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I really would say, C major, like just the major scale, all the white keys, that is, easiest place to start. That's why so many people that have like, zero music theory or whatever music experience, you can just literally be like, oh, I mean, for me, I understand the theory musically, like I have a trained ear, but it's like, okay, that's a beautiful triad. But yeah, it's like you're just going 3 notes, 3 notes, 3 notes, 3 notes, 3 notes. Like what 3 notes can you blend? It's so easy. It's just 3 notes here, 3 notes there, 3 notes here. And eventually you find the way to be like, okay, 3 notes, but then a fourth. And of course, you'll notice if you observe, the 3 notes are often spaced in a very specific way. Like they're perfectly, almost like symmetrical. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Good luck, Zen. Good luck, Zen. Yo, thank you, Ashay. I mean, thank you. Thank you, Rain. I'm Ashay. I play mostly many years and after a minor, but I don't always spot. Many years after a minor. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like the minor scale, I'll be honest, it's almost like when I hear people that focus the major scale and they're just like, just fumbling around, right? For me, I actually was extremely attracted to, like, for the first like couple months, I played around with the major scale, and I was like, oh, that sounds all right. But then eventually, as soon as I understood how to apply the minor scale, that is A sharp minor, I noticed that in the minor scale here, there is so much music, so much depth. There's so much, basically, most musical scores that you hear are in this key. At least, like, Hans Zimmerman scores. Like, it's like Last Samurai, freaking. That's not Last Samurai, obviously, but I forget how it's like. I don't know, yeah. It'll come to me. Yo, thank you, brother. Thank you. Amazing. Well, I think we are going to take a break for a little period, grab some food, maybe do a cold plunge, kind of recalibrate. Because I've been pretty low energy today, but I wanted to pop on, play some piano for you guys, kind of just like share some good energy and kind of just, yeah, feel into this piano flow, show what it's kind of flowing through for me musically and emotionally, which is, I don't know, kind of been a lot. It's been a kind of a, yeah, it's been a crazy 24 hours, but, c'est la vie. We are human beings. We're just, yeah, just gotta stay objective, gotta stay grateful. I swear I could literally just sometimes play piano for like all day long, all day long. Play us out. I got you, brother. I got you, brother. I can do that for you. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. Hello, hi again. What's good? Hi, it's been rolling long time. Has been rolling for an hour now. Yeah, we're doing a quick stream today. Yeah, I'm gonna do a self-care item and then roll, and maybe you'll catch it. I'm again in a similar mindset about existence. Very nice. Yeah, we gotta contemplate. We gotta contemplate existence. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do a self-care item, then roll. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, no, I mean we were just playing this piece here. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Why, thank you, Red Bull Princess. Thank you. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much. Deeply appreciate the support. Yeah. 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 Lots of self care. Lots of self care today. Yeah. Very articulate. Why, thank you. I don't know what I've been articulating, but yeah, it's. I like to say words. I think I'm very, yeah, very good at communicating. It will be my third stream today, but maybe shoots. Shout. Nice. Hey, yeah, no, that's it's good to be self-aware of what your intention and how you're, desiring to put yourself out there, and yeah, it's good. It's a good thing. Yeah. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. You guys are gems, man. You guys, shout out to you guys. Yeah. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for chiming in. Yeah. I'll probably be back in the next couple hours. I'm just probably gonna do some stuff, figure out how to organize my time, figure out my next 24 hours, and yeah. Appreciate you guys. 25 minutes. Beautiful. Yeah, no, it's cool to do it short and sweet sometimes. I mean, an hour for me, it's like, this is pretty short, but amazing. Thank you so much for chiming in. I hope you guys remember to honor yourself and honor each other. Root yourself in your somatic body. Just spun out random, just saying random words, but outro. Yeah, thank you so much. If this content resonates with you, feel free to follow this channel. Yeah, I teach guitar and I teach music, I suppose, yeah, as a whole. And I also do meditative sound journeys. Thank you so much. Whoa. Much love. Bless.